Hi, I'm Poonam Negi Shankar, a certified etiquette consultant. Today I'm going to talk about cigarette smoking etiquettes. Now, before I talk about the etiquettes, I'll first tell you what exactly is a cigarette. A cigarette is a rolled product containing tobacco wrapped in a paper meant to be burnt or smoked. So in short, if I'll have to say that a cigarette is something that contains a tobacco. It has addictive flavors. It has a filter and it has a paper wrapper. And all forms of cigarettes are harmful. There is no safe type of smoking. The different type of cigarettes that I know of is you have filtered, you have unfiltered, you have a menthol cigarette, you have a light, mild cigarette. This light and mild cigarettes, they are just marked lighter, but they are just as harmful as the other cigarettes. There are slim and super slim cigarettes, which is more like stylish and very fashionable because they are slimmer than the normal cigarettes. Then there are hand rolled cigarettes. There is something called the clove and blend to make tobacco with clove. That's called a clove cigarette. Then you have a herbal cigarette. Don't go by the name. They say it has mint, it has tea leaves, but uh, that's still harmful. So you have beedies. They are also type of a cigarette only. Then you have cigars. They are also kind of cigarettes only. Now, there are certain myths that I'm going to talk about today. That the myths about cigarettes that people have. First myth is that the light and the mild cigarettes are safer. Whereas the truth is that they also contain the same harmful chemicals like the other cigarettes, and the lighter feeling is due to ventilation holes, and it does not reduce the danger. Then second myth is that smoking occasionally won't harm me. Whereas the truth is that even a few cigarettes in a week, it increases the risk of heart and the lung diseases. So there is no safe level of smoking. So don't give excuses to yourself, finding out reasons so that you can smoke more cigarettes. Another myth is that menthol cigarettes are smoother and they are less harmful. Whereas truth is that menthol only numbs the throat and it makes the smoke feel smooth, while they still deliver all the toxins that are present in the other cigarettes as well. Many people, I've asked the youngsters, they, when you talk to them, they say, smoking relieves stress. Whereas the nicotine, which is present inside the cigarette, it creates stress by causing cravings and withdrawal symptoms. Any relief is temporary and it's a part of the addiction cycle. Some people, they say that we smoke but we can quit anytime. And whereas let me tell you one thing, that the nicotine present in cigarette is very addictive. Most smokers that I have bumped into, they really struggle to quit without a plan or a support. Another myth is that younger smokers, they won't face health problems until they are older. They take age to their benefit. Whereas the truth is that even younger smokers, they also often develops coughing, low stamina, breathing issues, difficulty, in breathing. They have a very poor skin. Their teeth, they turn a little, smoky or little grayish tinge, little silverish tinge on the tooth. And the damage also starts in them. Another myth is that herbal cigarettes are safe. Don't go by this word, that prefix that is attached to the cigarette, herbal cigarette. The truth is that they still produce tar, carbon monoxide, and harmful smoke. And no tobacco doesn't mean that it means that if you smoke, there'll be no harm. Many people, they have another myth saying that cigarette helps in losing weight. Now, this was very funny to hear, but why they believe that it helps in losing weight, it is because when you smoke cigarette, your appetite definitely reduces temporarily, but it harms the metabolism and your fitness levels. Any smoker, if you like before you start smoking, you get your fitness level checked, and post smoking for about few months, you get your fitness level again checked. You will see there is a drop in your fitness level. Another myth that they have is that only long-term smokers get lung cancer. Whereas the truth is that, I have a doctor friend, and he said that even short-term smoking causes DNA damage. And there have been cases where, children who are just into a year or two into smoking, and they have been diagnosed with lung cancer. And another myth is that when they smoke, they say that the second hand smoke or the passive smoke, what are the passive smokers? When you're smoking, there are people standing around, so the people who are standing around are also affected. Now they have this myth that the passive smoking is not dangerous. And the truth is, people around who breathe the same toxic chemicals, the children, the pregnant ladies, they are also at risk. So, these are the different myths that people believe in, who all smoke. So, I hope this would be helpful, and we'll talk about the do's and the don'ts about cigarette smoking in the next session.